Week to Warrior. So I got a fascinating video that I wasn't planning on making, namely because I wasn't planning on getting Lyme disease a second time. And that appears to be what's happened. So I had Lyme disease the first time when I was like 13, hiking all the time, Boy Scouts. I'll show you the tick bite right there. Little tick bite. Got bit by a tick like 3 days ago, and it swelled up. And like tick bites don't normally do. I just pulled it right off. It wasn't even like that inflated with blood. I pulled it off, and the thing, like, the bite swelled up, and I started feeling really weird. Like, I've had Lyme before, so I started feeling all the Lyme symptoms where I'm like tired. I still feel very tired, like, out of it. And like my joints were all hurting, and I was just like, God, it's crazy though. It came on so fast. But kind of the theme of the video plays into this other video that I'll show you guys later that Tim Ferriss does with Rhonda Patrick. But I may link that video down in the description below. I think I will. But also down in the description below is the questionnaire for insomnia. So if you have insomnia and you're looking for clarity, go fill out that questionnaire, check it out. Some good stuff. So back to Lyme disease though. So his theory, excuse me, Tim Ferriss's theory is that Lyme disease can get embedded in your nervous system, become latent almost, come out when you have problems, immuno issues, overstressed, which I certainly overstressed a lot, very much just working all the time, traveling with kids. But basically, Lyme can come back, can be re-triggered. Second, I'm by a pool watching my daughter, so keep this video short so I can keep my daughter very healthy and alive. But yeah, so Lyme disease can be re-triggered, and Tim Ferriss talks about therapeutic ketosis and various things that he does to prevent Lyme from ruining his life, because he had really severe Lyme that got into his nervous system and caused him issues. And I feel like I have the same thing. Like, I'm still having issues with just one re-exposure from a tick bite like 3 days ago. I live in New England, so Lyme disease is very common up here. Really, really common, just walking through the woods, tick bites. They should hunt all the deer, or a lot more of the deer. They have weird restrictions around hunting deer, so there's way too many deer up here. They're just in the road, they're all over the place, and like, I wish we could just hunt them, because then we could get rid of this Lyme problem. But that's not to be. So Lyme disease is running rampant, and yeah, you can get, it re-triggers itself, which is the darndest thing. So I took some antibiotics prescribed by my doctor, and I texted him about this, and kind of dealing with the Lyme, have some nausea from the antibiotics. But I'm like, holy cow, I can just get knocked out of it with a tick bite that seems to trigger latent Lyme disease. Surprising. On carnivore, back on carnivore, I wasn't on carnivore when I was bitten by the tick. And it may have had something to do with why I was so affected. Because there's some stuff with metabolic, how metabolism can affect, metabolism can affect the degree to which you're affected by Lyme disease, because people back in the day supposedly weren't as affected by Lyme. And they wonder if that's because people were metabolically healthier, fewer toxins, what the toxin, metabolic dysfunction, autoimmune, nutrient deficiency, sedentary lifestyle, obesity link is to disease susceptibility, cancer rates, and all this is to be determined. However, Lyme disease is not good. If you have Lyme disease, go get checked out, get tested, get antibiotics. You do not want late stage Lyme. I've seen what that stuff does. It is not pretty. April, be very careful. Done. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Come check out my webinar. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the coolest thing ever. You're all going to want to get in my webinar. And it's going to be awesome, guys. I'm just going to be really open about the cult country thing, like starting my own cult, starting my own country, company. And the company's obvious, because, like, this is a company. Week to Warrior is a company. Go check out my brother's YouTube channel, Jason Young, Week to Warrior. Yes, April Grace. He has some awesome content as well. But yeah, cult. If you want to join my cult, also come to the webinar. If you want to start your own country based on health, fitness, and high performance, and doing jiu-jitsu in the woods, then also come to my webinar. I think it's going to be a really powerful thing to... So I thought about this, like Robert Greene. I'll just segue this into like some more thoughts because why not? But anyway, Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, and he talks about like not being as open with your plans. Like, don't just tell everyone, for instance, that you're starting a cult, starting your own country. Be more discreet about things. And I think that discretion is, in many parts, the better part of valor. However, I think that people are really bored nowadays. I think that ultimately it's kind of boring to... No, it's okay, April Grace. I think it's okay to... I think people are bored, and I think that ultimately it's more... We need more than discretion now. We need something to be inspired by. So, if you were inspired by my vision to start my own country and have my own cult, then get in on that. Because also the other part is that the less discreet I am, the less it seems suspicious. So there's that as a part of it too. But yeah, if you're interested in my cult, come check out the webinar. I will be recruiting to the company directly from the cult. So yeah, and I mean, I call it a cult, but like at the end of the day, it's really just a community I'm building, because ultimately, in order to be very healthy, fit, and high performing, like raise a healthy, fit, and high performing family, you need a community. I mean, I'm only successful because I work with my brother and my family. And if I didn't have my family as my little community, I would not be successful. So I don't know how y'all plan on being successful without a community. I'm trying to grow a community so I can be more successful. So if you want community so you can be successful, join my cult, because that's basically what I'm doing. Done.